Hi everyone, this is Kishore and welcome to Excel Learning Program. In this session, we are going to look at spark lines. So far, you have observed how to insert chart and how to deal with different kinds of charts and how to format plot area, chart area and so on. Now, let us look at spark lines. What is the difference between a spark line and a chart, and what basically the use of this spark line? Say for example, this is my data range which is related to KK Limited of 2015. This is the second half of that particular company. Sales report and during 2015 in different regions. Now I am going to insert a line chart for this. As and when you insert a line chart, it is not even understandable by the readers of the report. If you observe this, it is quite difficult for them to understand. At least if they try to look at each and everything keenly, they might have observed something. But if the data is more than this, if the data here, the data is in 19 or 17 rows or something, so if the data is more than 100 rows or 130 rows, no chart will help you to explain what exactly that mean. Even if you go for a column chart or whatever it is. I'm just changing from line to column chart. Even the column chart cannot help you to understand what exactly this mean by, and what you are trying to explain, they cannot be able to understand. So this is how it look like. Because of this reason, there is another option called spark lines. So now let us look at these spark lines, how these spark lines will work for us. And now I am going to insert a column spark line. Where is your data range? Whenever you're trying to insert any of these line, column or win and loss, there are three kinds of spark lines. One is line spark line, column spark line and win and loss. Let us go and insert line, column and win and loss spark lines at a time, one by one. Let us insert line spark line first. So as and when you are trying to insert any spark line, it will ask where is your data range. So this is my data range. Location range. Yes, H3 is my location range. Yes. Now I am going to drag it down. Insert it. Now again I am going to insert a column spark line. Similar way how we have inserted for a line spark line. The same thing. Now let us check for win and loss spark line. Same thing. So if you observe, so far you did not observe any of these red colored marks, but when you observe this win and loss, you will be find negative values will be in red color. See, here is the negative value which is available in red color. Win means positive, loss means negative. All negative will be shown in red color. However, all these colors are based on your themes. Please make a note of it. Now let us go to design. You can also change the color of your spark line by selecting the spark lines like this. Also you can select from here like this. You can also change the marker color. Markers, these are markers. You can insert the markers and marker color can also be determined. Now we have inserted spark lines three different kinds of sparkline. One is line sparkline, another one is column sparkline, another one is win and loss sparklines. Now, if you observe the sparklines, see, I have limited data over here. I'm going to explain a simple logic over here. I'm again inserting a sparkline, a column sparkline, you can assume. I'm selecting these two only. Click OK. Dragging down. It's fine. So now, company A and company B, these are different sales. Now, company A has 150 sales. Assume that this is January and this is February. So, company A has 150 sales in January, 100 sales in February. However, it is showing more sales in January, and the next month it is showing less sales. That is no problem. But when compared to company B is performing very well. Company B is 180 and 130. However, if you observe these charts, these are similar. It means both these charts are actually misguiding. See, these bars are looking similar. Both the companies are making, it seems both the companies are doing well. But how can we differentiate company A has less sales than company B? See, go to design. Unlike our charts, there are vertical axis and horizontal axis for these sparklines too. Now, let us go and check our same for all sparklines. So, this is what vertical axis minimum value. So, it is stating that vertical axis minimum value should be same for all the sparklines. See, there are two sparklines over here. All the sparklines, vertical axis minimum value should be 0. Yes, let us do it 0. Now, for all the sparklines, vertical axis maximum value should also be same for all the sparklines. Now, you can observe 180 and 150 difference. See here, here it is higher, here it is lower. Now, you can make sure, yes, this is lesser than this one. Company A is less than company B. You can also increase this size so that you can, cell size I am increasing. See, now we can observe this is very higher than this one. This also 100 is less than 130. This one here. Clear? Like this, let us also make the changes which we have done over here to the original group. Select the group, go to design, or you can keep anywhere else your cursor position. As and when you keep your cursor position on the particular sparkline, the sparklines will be selected. The entire group will be selected. However, we can also differentiate a particular sparkline from the group, and we can also highlight that particular sparkline. We are going to see all those features later in this session. Now, keep your cursor position anywhere on the particular sparkline group. Go to axis. Vertical axis minimum value same for all sparklines. Vertical axis maximum value also same for all sparklines. Now you can observe the difference between each region. See, this is how you can see the sparklines. However, you can also change or ungroup particular sparkline from the grouping. This is grouped. Say, I want to change the color of sparkline. This is style gallery. You can select whatever the style you want from the gallery. So, as and when I select a particular style, this is changing the entire group as red in color or whatever the color which have been selected. See. But how would I change only particular spark line? I want to show to my customer only particular spark line to be highlighted. How can I do that? Just keep your cursor position on any of the spark line which you want to highlight. Then go to ungroup. Now you have ungrouped that particular spark line. Now go to your respective spark line gallery and select that particular spark line which you want to highlight. You can do that. Now all these spark lines are different and only this spark line is different. This is how you can ungroup a particular spark line from the group. However, if you want to group it into the group, you can also make a group. Just select the entire group. Just make it as group. Now that is grouped into respective group. This is how you can do it. Clear? Now let us look at each and every feature over here. High point, low point, negative points. It shows which is the highest point, which is the lowest point. See, it highlights the highest points. If you want to highlight low point, it will highlight the low point. However, it is not visible over here. Now let us change it to original state. Now you can see high point. If you want to change it to high point in red in color, we can make it marker color as red for high point. If you want to change it low point as red color, marker color as high point for red color. So I am selecting low point as red color. What is happening? Yes, low points are selected as red in color. You can see there is a low point which is shown in red color. See over here. See, all the low points have been shown in red color. Now negative values. If you want to show any negative values in any of the color, you can show it. All the negative values. Negative points. How would you like to show the negative points? If you want to show negative points in green color, it will be shown. Here we have negative point. We can observe that. See, it is showing in green color. This is how we can change the marker colors. Negative point, first point. If you want to show your first point in a red color or so, highest point, first point. If you want to show your first point, you can only show your first point in red color. If you want to show last point in red color, you can also do the same. Here markers are disable mode because this is not a line chart. If you keep your cursor position on line, markers will be highlighted. Now how do you want to show your marker color? Earlier we have observed how to marker color. Spark line color. How do you want to show your spark line color? Weight of the color. You can also select the weight of the color. Clear. Increase the weight of the color. It means thickness of the marker. This is how we can do that. Now let us check it. Check this out. Edit data. Edit group. Local data. Edit single sparkline data. Hidden empty cells. Say, we have already observed what is this hidden empty cells while we are doing our charts. If you haven't observed this, please go back to my charts previous lesson and check it out. So if you want to show the 0, it will be shown as 0. If you want to show the hidden rows and columns, say if any of these columns are hidden, if I select this, generally if the columns are hidden, sparklines or chart will not be charted for those hidden rows and columns. If you check these rows and columns for hidden rows and columns, then it will also consider that hidden rows and columns. This is how the difference is. Clear. So if you want to clear the sparklines, you can clear selected sparkline groups. You can directly clear the entire sparkline group. If you want to clear only that particular selected sparkline, clear selected sparklines, then it will clear only that particular sparkline. Understand? This is how we can work with sparklines.